Hi, it's Malcolm here. I just wanted to show you some of the selections from my rating system, which I started putting into the bonus area of Grail Spot on last Thursday. Now, I didn't really tell anybody about it. I just put it in there because I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. I mean, I was hoping that they were going to do well because they normally do, but I thought, well, let's just see what happens and then go from there. So anyway, so it's Monday and I thought it's probably time I told you that the bonus was in there. So as you can see, this particular version, this was version 2, or second rated, started betting on at 2 o'clock on the 12th, which was last Thursday. Had 3 losers in a row, then it had a winner. And then it had a few losers in a row, then it had a winner, then it had a loser, and then it had a few winners in a row. A couple of losers, sorry, and it went up and down like that. But it started to make up a bit of profit, and then it had this long losing run, and then it suddenly had this 13.5 winner. So, okay, it had another loser, then it had a winner, then it had 11 winner. And then going into the 13th, which was Friday, it had another losing run, quite a long one, and then it suddenly had a winner at 20. Had a few more losers, then it had a winner at 34. So we're coming to the end of Friday, had a few more losers, had another winner of 7.6, or 6.6 of course, because you take one off. Then it had a few losers, then it had another winner. So it finished Friday off not particularly brilliant, but not too bad. We were up about 4 points, about 40 points by that time, would you believe? These are 10 pence bets, and on Friday we were up about 4 quid or something like that, 3 or 4 quid. I'll show you the spreadsheet in a minute. So I'm not looking at odds ranges or anything here. I'm just betting on everything. Well, up to about 99 or 999. There's no point going much higher. So we start off today, which is the 16th, as you can see, the 16th of the 4th, and we had a loser. Then we had a winner at 4:30. Then we had a loser. Then we had a winner at 11 or 10. Then we had a loser, and then we had another winner at at 5:40. So we're now up at 10 pence stakes, £5.82, which is, as you probably know, about 58 points. And don't forget, these prices are after Betfair's commission. So in a matter of 3 days, and we haven't finished a day yet, we're up £5.82 at 10 pence stakes. That's not bad at all. So anyway, that's the system 2. That's doing really well. So system 1, which is the top rated, which is really surprising me. But I'll go back up to the first day. As you can see up here, we're only up 32 points on this particular system. Only 32 points. So we start off with a really low price winner, then adds a few losers, then we have a winner, didn't make up those losses, then we had another loser, then we had a winner, then we had a loser, then we had losers, winners, losers, and then suddenly this popped in at 17.50. Now I'm going to talk to you about this in a minute because it's not as great as it sounds, but anyway, obviously that's helped towards profit. A couple of losers, another winner, a couple of losers, another winner, loser, winners, and it goes on and on like that. But we've started to pick up these odd, winning ones, 57 here, that £1.18 there, and then we get another 19 winner at 171 on the 13th, and then basically it's up and down all day. But we pretty much finished the day with another winner, which sort of helps the whole day on and on. So anyway, we come into today and we've got we start off the day a couple of bets in of losers at 880 or 780, and then we've had a few losers, and then we have another winner, and we seem to be going on that. But even so, 32 points profit, not bad considering we've got winners and losers. Okay, so there's the bot. That's what it's doing at the moment. Okay, so I've done a couple of spreadsheets now. I've got to tie these in so you can see them within the screen. So hold on a second. So this is the second rated, the one that was showing all that profit. And as you can see, over those, this doesn't include today's on the 16th. This just includes Thursday and Friday last week. So we start us off with a bang, it goes up and down like a yo-yo, you know, as it did. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. And then we gradually starts to pick up, and we end the day up at £10 stakes, £136 up. So what's that? 13 points. And if we go down, we had that losing run which I showed you in the bottom, and then we had that big winner, and then we had the other big winner at 34. So 20, 34. That 7.6 or 5.6 winner. So we ended up the day quite good. Now, as far as this is concerned, you know, there may be a case for possibly only taking odds up to, say, 40 or something like that. That's going to improve the profit, I don't think. Maybe, see, as soon as you go down 30, you're missing some of the big winners. So, you know, you might want to cut out some of the winners, the losers, if you want higher price ones. But to be honest, on this particular system, I don't think it really matters much. It may do after a while. As you can see, there's been some more big winners today. So I showed you that on the other screenshot on the 16th. That's today. So we've had a 11 winner there, a 4-to-1 winner there, and a 5-to-1 winner there. So, you know, overall we're up about 10 points today so far, and we've got 7 races to go. So even if we lose all of those, we're still going to be up you know, a fair old few points today, because we're up over 10 points. So in fact we are up, it's just quick, no, we won't add them up, but anyway, we're up a few points today, so you can probably see that yourself. So going back to the spreadsheet, now there's not much we can do with MR2. I think it should stay by itself. But if we have a look at MR1, which is the other system, which is the first system I showed you, I think that there could be some improvements, because most of the winners are coming from the lower prices. So if we turn it up to 999, the same as the other one, you'll see our profit is actually only 93 points. Only 93 points. But as you can see, we gained most of that on one day and lost it on the next, although we have made some money up today. But if we turn that down to, say, 30, profit goes up to 14 points. Again, most of it was on day one. And if we turn that down to 20, our points go to 183, and we start to get into profit. Basically, we're getting rid of a lot of the high-priced losers. For some reason, the better rating system is giving us higher priced selections. I don't know why, but anyway. So, but if we wanted something a bit more steady, if we turn this down to, say, 7, now we're going to lose some of the profit, no doubt about that. But, you know, we gain 4 points on the first day, and on the second day, which actually we lost money on, if you take it the other way around, we actually come up 8, nearly 9 points in. So there is some movement here. If we put it up to 8, profit goes down a little bit, but again, you know, there's profit there every day. 3 points there, 7 points there. So there is some movement on MR1. So anyway, these selections are available in the Grey Horse Bot members area. If you're a member, or if you like to go down there, you can, or if you like to join, you can get the selections from the members area free of charge as soon as you join, and they're in there with a load of other bonuses that you can try out, and it's bonus number 11, I'm pretty sure it is. So hopefully you'll pop over to Grey Horse Bot and have a look. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.